Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a surgeon. My best friend growing up, his father was a plastic surgeon, and we used to love the show Doogie Howser. And we were watching videos at his place that his father had, just various surgical procedures. They were videos from the OR, and this was in about 5th or 6th grade in grade school. And I just thought that was the coolest thing you could possibly do, to open up somebody and fix them and make them better and have them be able to actually put them back together and have them be better off for it. I didn't think there was anything more exciting that you could do with, that I could do with my life. The first case happened and it was just unbelievable. The first case I didn't really do a whole lot, but I remember just the excitement and standing at the table with everybody else, doing what I'd wanted to do ever since I was a kid. So it was invigorating. I think the big advantage to being, having a disability that's, especially one that's visible, is that I can use it to connect with patients. They see it and they'll know that I've been in the bed before, I've been through procedures, I can tell them I know what it's like to go through this. Has it directly changed the course of what we do at this point? Probably not. Whether it's stubbornness or determination, I try to make sure that I do everything just the same as everybody else. If it's putting in lines, IVs, things like that, I have to do them at a slightly different angle than other people do. But I, for the most part, try to do everything just the same as everybody else. The standing wheelchair, it is a somewhat new device. There are a couple companies that make them. The first few companies that made them took regular power wheelchairs, and they would just convert them to a standing chair. So it wasn't expressly designed to stand, but they would take something that had just a regular seat and they would bolt on some kind of hydraulics so that it stands up. The one that I use now is one that was designed from the ground up to be a standing wheelchair. So some of the logistical hurdles, the standing chair doesn't move side to side. So normally in a case if I was going to switch places with an attending, we would just kind of spin around, but I have to kind of back up, back out, and pull back in. That's really the one big hurdle that I've seen, is just mobility takes a little bit longer to move around.
Well, the most important thing that he's accomplished is that he fits in and blends in without any special needs or wants from those around him. He functions like every other person in this hospital. He's independent, he doesn't need extra help, and one of the ways that he's accomplished the most is by showing everyone that he's completely capable of doing everything he needs to do. It's our privilege to train him here and to say that we can do this. I think that I knew when he was applying that if this could work, if you can train someone to do surgery from a wheelchair, that it was going to work with this person and at this institution. This was the perfect match, and it has worked.
The faculty I've had here have been unbelievable. They've treated me just the same as every other resident. So the training has been fantastic, and I've gotten a lot of responsibility increasingly in the OR since then. Well, the first thing I tell any of the people who are interested in pursuing medicine or some other, significant task after having a disability is, don't listen to the people who tell you you can't do it. I've had a number of students who are in medical school or pursuing medical school who reach out to me, who send me emails, and I always tell them, don't listen to those people. And they've said, the most recent one said, yeah, I've had people tell me that before, but not anybody who's actually done it. One of the things that's important to me is that other people have the same experience I did. If they've been through some traumatic injury like this, if I can show them, hey, I'm doing it too, then so can you. The people that inspired me, that really helped me to realize that I could still fulfill and pursue the dreams I wanted. They meant a lot to me, and the best thing I can do is try to turn around and try to do the same thing for other people.